You know, it's been I've been wanting you on this channel for a while. You know, I've been wanting to hear your take, your expectations of the Cavs, all type of stuff. So, you know, I might as well jump into it. Oh, and also too, remember I got his link to his channel down in the description box below. So if you want to check out Pip Sports, it's down there. Show him some love. He's on the wave. You already know he popping with the Browns content, the NFL content. And is anything you want to say though?
Anything that's football, man. We got it over there from film breakdowns, Browns content, general topics. I just dropped the video on Aaron Rodgers. You can go check that out. We booming over there, man. So if you rock with me, go check me out, man. So
that's what's up. That's what's up. But, you know, I have to ask you the question, right? Because Cleveland been doing a lot of stuff, right? We got Evan Mobley, we got Laurie Marketing, we got Denzel Valentine just a moment ago. You get what I'm saying? So how you feel about the Cavs? Like, what is your expectations of the Cavaliers going into this season?
All right, so going into this season, obviously the Cavs got a little bit better, you know, even though we didn't get the cash, you know, the number 1 or number 2 pick, that would have got us, Jalen Green or Kay Cunningham. I mean, Evan Mobley was supposed to be the next big thing, you know, at number 3. So I think it's a good addition. Even though his natural position is center, you know, their plans is to really put him at power forward alongside Jared Allen, which I guess is cool and all. The thing I don't like is, you know, we brought in Laurie Marketing, who's a power forward, paying him $60-some million. And it was kind of just a weird move. Like, you know, if we didn't have Evan Mobley and we had him, you know, we will all be loving that, you know, but it's like, wow, you paid all this money for a dude that has supposedly all this Dirk Nowitzki potential, and he probably be coming off the bench, you know? So it's just kind of weird. I know he ain't planning on small forward. Small forward. As far as the Denzel Valentine, I mean, that's cool for depth and all. I mean, they did cut Damian Dotson for him, so I mean, that's cool. Denzel Valentine, though, he can't really be trusted. I think we still got some ways to go, though. I don't know what we gonna do with Colin Sexton. Don't really know what we gonna do. Kevin Love supposed to be gone, you know. That's the only issue too, along with Laurie Marketing. Kevin Love, you know, it just don't really make a lot of sense, bro.
All right.
Yeah.
I feel you on that because I don't know, man. Like, my expectations of the Cavs, I don't really think we're gonna be a killer. You know what I'm saying? I think we are gonna be in that 30, 35 win range, you know, depending on how health is, what is, but yeah, I don't know, bro. These Cavs is a little weird, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what we should be expecting with the moves we making. Like you said with Laurie Marketing, he came into the league with that Dirk KP comparison, but he just keep getting hurt, you know, and it's unfortunate, and I can't even really argue.
Yeah, he definitely he's getting hurt and stuff, so it's really crazy. But you already know I'm really upset with the Cavs, you know, after that Kevin Porter Jr. Like, we got Kevin Porter Jr. We traded up for him in the first place. Got him at pick 30, I believe. He was a steal, you know, like, I think he had a lot of potential from the jump from out of everybody in that draft class, from Dylan Willer and his name? Darius Garland, even though that's debatable now. But I just don't like how they handled that situation. I think that really set us back. Because I feel like we could have either put him as small forward or even had him as our future shooting guard. Like, I understand he was going through some mental issues. I understand they was mad about the situation he had with the girl. They stopped the man from playing ball, so that didn't make anything better, you know? Then they had the situation where they traded for Taurean Prince and gave Taurean Prince his locker, and they get mad when he reacts about it. Like, you can't get nobody locker away. Act like they just go act like everything cool, you know? So I just don't like the way we handled it. Threw him away for a second-round pick. Houston get him, and they just do the easy work. All they like, all right, we're going to throw you in the G League for a little bit, and then we'll bring you back up. Go to the G League, ball out, come back. Shit, he looked like he was mentally great. Everything was great about him. Dude, didn't he drop a 50 ball?
I think so, yeah.
Dude dropped a 50 ball. Like, playmaking was crazy. Yeah. Like, we really fumbled on that, you know? And that goes back to what you said in the party one day with the Kevin Love trade. We could have just paired him in with Kevin Love. Really wanted to get him going, you know?
Yeah. Worst case scenario.
Like, going on, you know? Like, that really make me not really want to be a fan, because it's like we want to do good, but then we do dumb shit like that, you know, like.
Yeah. So like,
crazy.
all right. So, and I'm glad you said that too, because that puts another question on here, right? So if you was a general manager, right, and I'm gonna ask you that a lot today, but if you was a general manager, you still had KPJ, you still had that young core, last year. Was that? Yeah, this past season, right? You how you handling that situation? Like, how you like? Would you have did the same thing? Would you even have traded them? Would you put them in the G League? Like, what would have been your approach?
I think it's kind of hard to say, but the G League, it sounds like a good option, because if somebody's going through mental issues and he's only in Cleveland to play ball, you can't just keep him off the court. Like, you know, like he's going through some stuff, let him hoop. Like, they literally stopped him from hooping. Like, they stopped him from hooping. Like, he could have probably played. He probably wanted to play through that and all type of stuff. It was something going on behind the scenes, you know. So I would have let him ball, you know, send to the G League or something. Like, it was things that could have been done to avoid him from getting traded, because I don't think he really wanted to get traded. It's just Cleveland did him dirty.
Yeah,
you know?
I feel that. And with, you know,
that's how I would have handled things, though. Like, if the G League came up, like, yeah, I'd probably do that, you know? It was other things that could have been done. Like, they really just gave up on him. Like, that was just, nah.
And I respect that, because, like you said, you knew how my approach was. I'm thinking, like, even if you had the full intent to trade Kevin Porter Jr., I feel like the time where you was trying to also trade Kevin Love, you should have paired him up with Kevin Love, and now that contract would have been a little bit more appealing to other teams. But now you just potentially traded up a superstar, and now you still got Kevin Love, who you don't even really want on the team, still on the team. You feel me? Like, even with the reports that I'm saying, with Kevin Love with like 60 million left on his contract, 2 years, you got no expectation of getting him out of there. You feel what I'm saying? You got no expectation of a buyout. And I just feel like how Cleveland right now is handling a situation with the young guys and Kevin Love, I just think that's kind of weird, you know? It's kind of hard to have high expectations of the Cavs when we make moves like this. Like Evan Mobley. You get what I'm saying? We would get a Larry Markkinen, you feel me, out of nowhere. We would get an Andre Drummond, and then we would handle Andre Drummond the way we handle Andre Drummond. We would handle Kevin Love the way we handle Kevin Love. And it's like, you know, what is long-term planning?
Right. And then this goes to another thing we used to always talk about. Like, the Cavs don't like to take chances, bro. It's been opportunities we really could have taken out there. Like, we could have banged off J.R. Smith for a second-round pick, or even Kevin Love, and try to get Bobo. We just don't take the chances on the G League. Like, we got this can't charge team. It's like they can't charge to be the next big thing. Like, they don't really care about the development of the players. They want can't charge to be just as big as the Cavs, you know? You see the teams like the Raptors. They get their G League together. They got Boucher. They got Van Vliet. We've seen the Nets in the past. They got Dinwiddie going off the G League. They got Karis LeVert going off the G League, you know? Who else? The Heat. They had Kendrick Nunn off the G League. These teams out here really utilizing the G League correctly, and, you know, letting them players go down there, work out, and bring them up, and they be good, you know? I think even the Pacers did the same thing with somebody, if I'm not mistaken. Like, the Cavs, we don't do that, you know? Like, we don't do that. I just don't, I'm not a fan of that shit, you know? Yeah, there's some other teams that be doing it too, but, like, we just don't do things like that. Like, we already know we a low market team. Don't nobody want to come to Cleveland for real. It snow all the time, you know. We ain't really don't nobody really want to come sign with Cleveland. You know, like, we not having the spot. So instead of just relying on the draft, we just don't look for other avenues to improve, you know. Like, I just ain't really, I don't like that about our team, you know. Like, I just don't like that.
Yeah. I understand that full-heartedly. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, we don't take the chances when we need to take the chances, but, you know, then it makes you wonder, because it's like we'll take a chance on, like, a player like you said, Kevin Porter Jr., Dylan Windler, and I feel like I'm forgetting some, Lamar Stevens. You get what I'm saying? But when we really need to take that chance is unfortunate.
That's Atlantis with that money.